Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are looking at Iron Bottom Sound in the Guadalcanal area. We do have a pretty major threat coming at us from either this direction or heading up towards our cruiser group. This group of 5 ships, we dealt with the carrier in that group pretty handily, I think, but there's still a very potent fighting force, so that's something we're going to have to deal with. I believe they still have merchant ships too. We do have Catalinas in the area. They are armed with torpedoes. I'm going to call in all of our air assets. Let's send these guys in with armor piercing. Gonna get our Catalinas. They've got torpedoes. They're gonna head in. Like I said, we do have the North Carolina battle group in the vicinity, but they are getting pretty beat up, to be honest with you. They're still combat capable, but North Carolina in particular is probably not going to take much to put her down, which I'm a little worried about. We do have the Enterprise out here. Enterprise Air Wing is just as beat up as the North Carolina battle group. We have 128 command points to put something together. I'm going to be doing that fairly soon. We've got these 3 that are patrolling with bombs. And we've got a sub up here. Well, it says 4 ships, but... So we're going to change their plan and have them head up there to join the fight. All of our attack aircraft from Enterprise are heading back after making a pretty good strike on them. We've got a supply convoy task force 24, which is loaded with supplies and engineering. Down here we've got task force 35, which has supplies. Task force 22, which has troops. And then this one's heading to pick some more up. We'll decide where we're going to send them. I think we're fairly safe at these 2 bases here. I think any Japanese landing force we can deal with what we have down here. We've got Task Force 1 with the Commonwealth ships and some American destroyers patrolling here. Hopefully they can intercept anything that decides they want to cause some problems. As far as the situation on Guadalcanal, we are very close to taking it. This next batch of units, or freight, I guess you could call it, will probably tip the scales here, and we will take Guadalcanal. And then we got to build the level 5 airfield up. That will be a little bit in coming, because we have to get our transports up there. From New Hebrides right now, I want to launch... Let's see, what can we launch that has some good endurance? Nothing. Flying fortresses. It's probably going to kill their... Yeah. I don't think they have the range to get up there now with that payload. Or maybe they do. So that's what we're going to send them up with. Even if these guys disappear, they'll be up there to deal with something. And the sub here. Let's get our mariners up with their depth charges. Check the North Carolina battle group. What are you doing? You're heading up. Cruiser group 1 is heading down, so someone's going to be dealing with them. With the way Enterprise is, with her air wing being so beat up, I think her days in theater are numbered. We're going to have to send her back to re-up on her planes at some point, so it's going to come down to a surface defense of the front line up here. I'd kind of like to keep everything Japanese kind of out in this right here. Well, do this like that, and then keep them away from our bases. So before we get into the attacks, I want to get some of our fuel up there. Fuel 78, 140, 14 command points for those. $140, $280, $420. Oh, really? Okay, so that's 56 command points. We may have to make a couple trips. I was trying to get all the fuel up there in one shot. Because I do want to give the North Carolina a break and get her back to rearm, or to repair. But in doing so, we're going to take her out of the action for the rest of the campaign, basically. So 80 for the Washington, and 80 for the South Dakota. Back their guns. I don't think I even have enough. We may have to drop one of our fuel transports up here. 9 Mark 16s, or 16 inches, 25 inches. That's the same, so either or. And we don't have enough, so you can go away. That'll leave us with 6 command points left to add a destroyer for submarine duties. Porter class. Oh, here we go. Summers class. Looking for the Summers on my list here. And I don't see him. So Venom, got Venom. So let's go with the, let's find the Laffy. Or Fahrenholt. So, I do apologize about this. Okay. Benson. Would help if I was looking at the right ships. There we go. Benson. That'll be all of our command points for the week. So what I'm going to do is rename you Fuel 1. Now, the reason the Washington is in here is just to get her up to the front. Once we get up into the area, I'm going to release the North Carolina and send her back. Like that. We're committed. Probably would help if I added some fuel. Or some cargo here. So, fuel. Oops. I guess we can add nothing to the North Carolina, but we can add some supplies to the Laffey. Let's check their formation here. There's really nothing good for this type of setup. With one battleship and one, we'll just go line ahead. Why not? Get the Laffey out front. Okay. They are on their way up. Everything else is moving. Got planes moving in on the submarine here. Planes moving in on the surface group here, as well as 2 surface fleets. So let's finish with the managerial aspects of this and get into some combat. Okay, so real quick, we are here with our Catalinas. It's been the better part of a few days since I recorded the last episode, so I actually did not realize that my poor Catalinas had already been in combat. Things like that slip the mind, I guess, when you get older. But they don't have any torpedoes. We had Mariners also that had bombs, but they got shot down real quick. So that was that attack. Looks like our Mariners or our Catalinas here are in for a little bit of a fight that they're not going to win. So that's the situation as far as this battle group goes, which is moderately damaged cruiser, a light escort carrier, several destroyers, and this battleship. I think that's the Issei. I'm just kind of killing time here. Well, our Mariners get shot down. Or Catalinas, which there is that. Yeah, that's the Issei. Alright. Enterprise has most of her planes back. I'm going to actually spawn into this one. See what they got chasing us. We don't have any ammo anyway. Let's see what it is. It's a float. Alright. Okay, so when sighted, the enemy battle group was heading this way, so Cruiser Group 1 may be the one to engage them. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight, but I do believe we have the momentum on our side now, so that could work to our advantage. Yeah, as you can see, North Carolina is pretty beat up here. We do have one of our secondary guns. Actually, both of our secondaries are offline. So Secondary guns for North Carolina are offline. This is an air attack, so they're hitting us with the floats. So I've sent my ships to maneuver and hopefully dodge whatever they're going to drop. They're small bombs, but we are pretty beat up, so want to try and avoid even taking the small bombs. With the way North Carolina is, heavy damage, minor flooding. But we are shooting them down fairly well. Looks like they're coming in on the Vincennes. North Carolina hit by a bomb. Send you back in the other direction. Vincennes hit by a bomb. North Carolina hit by a bomb. Got some more minor damage, critical. Yeah. Let's get that fixed. Vincennes, how are you looking? Heavy damage, minor flooding. All of our guns are still in action, so... Alright. So that was that. And we will get our damages fixed on the battleship. And get back to looking for something to kill. Okay, so something found us. Anyway, we got more craft coming in. See these zeros here, a lot of them. Makes me think there's definitely another surface group in the area. That includes carrier. I think North Carolina's kind of screwed. Okay, they are coming in on multiple ships here. Just got hit by more bombs. See if they hit the San Diego. Looks like they flew right over yeah, North Carolina just got hit again. More minor damage that can be repaired. I did turn the avoid hazards off, so that may come back to bite me in the ass here. That looks like they should dodge each other fairly good. So, pause the recording once again, get the damage fixed, get out of here. 10 ships, maybe 1 CV, so yeah, they do have another carrier in the area. Unless it was misidentified, but somehow I doubt that. Actually, yeah, it was. Alright, so this is just the same old battle group. Kind of curious where all those zeros came from, but at least we know these guys are still in the area. Dauntlesses, why are you not? Here, return to base. It's going to be a while before the Enterprise can launch again. So, for now, North Carolina battle group is on their own. Gonna send her into maneuvers just in case this is a sub attack, which it's not. There's a lot of planes out there. And they're not just floats. Alright, well, you can rejoin your... Have you come out a little bit? Alright. Well, they are coming in on the attack, that's for sure. Hope our, wow. Oh boy. Let's get them down before they do something painful. There we go. Okay, I don't think they got any of their armaments off, so I am not going to stick around for each individual float plane to come in and attack us. No, it's a bit cheesy, but we'll skip out on that. Considering the battle group appears to be heading this way, I'm actually going to pull the North Carolina back a little bit. Now, this is going to be rough. Although we should get in there in 12 hours or 14 hours, so that would put us at 4 o'clock in the morning. Then we'll have Enterprise up in the area to cover them on the way out. So that's the plan so far. Hello there. So these guys are definitely carrier based. All of them. And North Carolina is doing what she can to maneuver. Or break them. Something I always forget to do is in the strategic map, I've got them set on, I believe, circular. In the tactical map, they go right to line ahead, which if I form them up, it just fucks them all up, so. But we are gonna maneuver these guys in their own direction so they don't collide. These aren't carrier based, but it's an all-out assault on the North Carolina battle group. Guys look like they're circling up to altitude. And then the usual float planes. This may be the downfall of the North Carolina, unfortunately. Yeah. It's, these guys maneuvering. I think they're going for Boise. Yep. Dodged a bullet with that one. And you know what the sad part about it is it's going to be a float plane that ends up sinking the North Carolina, getting the lucky strike. Not really any question where these guys are headed. So, okay, we got one of them, two of them, three of them. Sent her back in the other direction. Okay, there's one more. There's the other one. Look at that AA fire. Looks like she may have gotten her bomb off. Yep. Oh god. They're starting to come in on everybody now. Chicago. We are shooting them down. They are getting some bombs off, though. North Carolina got hit by another bomb. San Diego's hit by a bomb. Juneau hit by a bomb. Alright, slow yourself down, Juneau. Boise. San Diego's about probably take another hit here. Still got those other bombers coming in. Oh shit. Oh, they're just attacking everywhere. Havensons. I think that's everybody. Uh-oh. Flashback. See if we can avoid a collision here. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, that was pretty close. Okay, Chicago, head north. How's the Juneau looking? Moderate damage, minor flooding. That's all repairable. You headed north as well. Try not to rear end your compadre there. Alright, looks like we got all the fires taken care of. Let's just get the this damage taken care of. At least we managed to shoot down a lot of the dive bombers, but that doesn't mean they don't have a whole slew of torpedo bombers left. North Carolina did get hit, but all of her damages are repaired. So let's let the Juno do her thing and get ready for the next attack. And there's the carrier causing all the problems. Let's take Mr. Kingfisher here, get in a little closer. There they are out there. Yep. Hello there. Okay, so we got carrier, light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Where's the battleship? Right there. Another heavy. And a collection of destroyers. Let's see what this carrier is here. Got that backwards funnel. EO carries 15 fighters, 18 dive bombers, which I think most of them we shot down, and 18 Kates. So EO it is. Alright, well, here we are. North Carolina. Begin. Uh-oh. Won't let me begin. Let's just do this. Must be resolved. Begin. Really wish they'd stop spawning me so close to the coast here, but that's where I am on the strategic map, so holy shit. Floats. A0 and torpedo bombers. So we're gonna break everybody. I think might not be a bad idea to head them north, so their broadsides can fire on the inbound torpedo bombers. This is the North Carolina episode, I guess. Fortunately, it's not the North Carolina punishing the enemy. It's the North Carolina takes a whooping. All right. I did look at what they had left after the last combat, and there were 3 dive bombers left, so hopefully that threat is somewhat neutralized. And these float planes, swear to God. Where'd all their torpedo bombers go? It's interesting. This is just float planes. I'm not even going to bother. There they are. Got to be fair to the enemy, I guess. See what we can do about throwing them off here. Now they're still a ways out. Missed, thank God. Just send our entire formation into complete turmoil. North Carolina gets hit again. I don't think she's going to make it through this, to be honest with you. Especially if we ram her with this Brooklyn. It should be able to turn all right. Have you steady up on your course. You turn away a little bit. Forgot to turn the evade hazards off. Please don't collide. Couldn't have come at a worse time, too. We're putting her right up broadside. We're going to collide. These ships are going to be immobile. Someone's going to end up running into each other here. At least they're not all going for the North Carolina here. There's some that it's in the water. You gotta turn. What do these guys drop way out here for? This could be a problem. Yeah, we're done for. We're done. We're done. That was a dud. Okay. I don't think we're gonna dodge that one. Might get lucky though. We did, actually. Oh, there's more. There's more. Actually, we should, would possibly be okay if we just narrowly skirt these. Hold up, pause. Chicago. Turn back in the other direction. Wow, that was luck. Benson's, we're going to have you turn to port. Wow, that was luck. That was pure luck right there. Didn't shoot a lot of them down, but we did, did manage to only take one torpedo. That's a measure of success for this episode, is how much damage did we avoid. It looks like all their torpedoes ran out of steam, so we're good. North Carolina, critical damage, minor flooding. Jesus. Going into surface action with her would be just a bad idea. Poor thing. She served us well, and I'm hoping to get her out of the theater alive, so, which isn't going to happen if we ram each other. Critical damage. Alright, so we know there's a carrier in the area. Cruiser Group 1. Let's see, it's 4 o'clock. Not sure where that other group went to. Last time I checked, it was like an hour, almost 2 hours. Yeah, now it's down to about half an hour. At least we should be able to get North Carolina out. 10 zeros. Wow. Like, hopefully we can get North Carolina out. Under cover of darkness, so let's see what happens. Alright, so we did get the North Carolina out. I am going to send her back. I'm going to take a look at the other ships too and see what we may need to send back with her. Unfortunately, the Washington's arrival is what we're going to get for the week, so the meager air wing of USS Enterprise is going to have to kind of hold the line, at least until we can get another carrier back. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you would like to follow along through the rest of our U.S. Navy campaign, hit the subscribe. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section below. And we will see you for episode number 23. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.